Hello everybody, Kane here today with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs and the penultimate video before we do the world download. So, well, let's get into it. So today, the plan is basically we're going to get the Gastornis. We might do a bit of terraforming work and DNA, I guess. I think that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. My mind is a muddled enigma of random quotes, vines, history, facts, and a semblance of trying to get things done. Anyway, if we head in here, well, you'll notice some of the analyzers are gone. I must have missed one. Where did I put that? I don't know. It's lost to time. We'll just build a new one later. Anyway, we're gonna check on the DNA from last time. I actually know what's in here for the most part because I got all like the junk out, but that is what we have. We do actually have a Diplodocus and an Ornitholestes, so that's cool. We got both of the new dinosaurs DNAs, which is pretty awesome. So we're gonna go drop these off in the DNA cold storage room type thing. I need to do a bit of work on the lab. I might just do that on my own time or like in a live stream or something. We'll see. Do Sarcos go in here? Okay, they do. Diplodocus. Stucco. Oops. And then this, Megalograptus, Alligator Gar, Henotis. Okay. Anyway, did I take those out of the storage bin? I don't think so. So we're gonna have to go get those out of the storage. But I did some more mining off camera just because I wanted a lot more biofossil. So if we quickly head over here. Also, I've got to show you guys this. So this bone chest completely full. This bone chest completely full. This bone chest is now halfway full from like this Paleontology 3 pick. It's insane. We're literally going, when we build the museum, we're literally just going to have an entire area just dedicated to every dinosaur bone I've got. It's going to be insane. Here we go. Here are all my biofossils I got last in between episodes, which is awesome. Also, so people have been asking why don't I just do time lapses instead of building off camera? Mostly comes down to be honest, time lapses take a while to set up and stuff like that, and I'm kind of lazy and I don't really want to because I've got other things I need to do. I don't really want to spend all that time working on a time lapse. Plus, the bigger thing is it's like even something as simple as this. Well, no, we built this entire pond in like an episode, but like a lot of my projects, like even this exhibit, I don't build in one go. I build a bit and then I go build something else. I build a bit and then I go mine. I build a bit and then I don't know, wander around the park for like 20 minutes. Like I do a lot of stuff and I don't know, I kind of feel like having like 6 different time lapses would be kind of weird, but maybe I'll try and like get like some good focus down and just actually try and build. Also, I don't know what the update, which bug fix this was, but now that the crocs are actually like going around their exhibit, I don't know why they are now, but I love it. It's awesome to see them not just congregate in that corner and actually swim around and stuff. It's so cool. But anyway, we're gonna head over to the Gastornis, which I did most of the work for. I don't have the Gastornis eggs. I don't actually, do they still have the same texture they used to? I don't know if they do. Because they used to be like, what, blue and like pink and stuff? I don't really remember. Oh, also our Platypilodons are fully grown now, I think. Where are you? Hello! You're very cute. But this is where we have our setup. Also, as you can see, like I've got the analyzers over here because I decided it wasn't a bad idea to move them over to where we're gonna be building. But yeah, I don't know where an analyzer and a hopper went. Literally could have gone anywhere. But we're gonna, I don't have much I need to finish working on in the exhibit, but I do have a few things we can do, which is well, why we have this stuff here. So as you can see, it's a very similar kind of, it has the same exact like fence as the Adaphosaurus basically, and it's got the same trees as the Platypilodon exhibit. Although I did put 2 spruce trees in because I kind of needed to fill some space back there. And I was actually gonna put in I'm gonna put in a few more trees. I've like marked them down. Oh wait, I need my scaffolding blocks, whoops. Cause like you guys kept asking like for me to show you how to build them, and I was gonna do it on like a live stream, but I figure if I can just build like 1 or 2 of them like in an episode, that's pretty good too. And then I guess we'll teleport because I forgot to get the eggs. Because I don't know. I'm not really sure how I forgot to bring them. It seems like that's the most important thing to bring, but then again, my brain is also somewhat insane. But as you can see, I'm very much contemplating getting rid of this one. But we have like this very shallow kind of viewing area. You can't actually see into most of the enclosure, which I like, or see through most of it, especially this kind of area. However, I have tried to like open it up a bit more because I think originally I was gonna put way more trees in here, but I realized it was gonna look super duper crowded. Anyway, you know what, we'll build on top of this coarse dirt because I don't wanna like ruin the landscape any. So what we kinda do for these trees, or what I've been doing, oh, I guess I need to, well, I'll go about this high, okay. Guess I don't need my scaffolding for this one. All right, so what I do is I do that usually, and then we'll do like this. We may not need the scaffolding. Okay, that's good. So we go down like that. So we got 2 there, then we place that one 1 block lower. And then this one we'll place 1 block up. Whoops, where's my, I don't have shears with me, so I'll just use the silk touch pick. And then we go, whoops. Once again, the wrong thing. All right, and then we go down 1 like that, and then like that, and then like this kind of, and that's basically how I build these like aspen type trees. They're honestly pretty simple, but I mean, I think that's pretty good. Can I jump on top of this? Because I have been building them with scaffolding, but I kind of forgot like if I can jump on top of the fence. Oh, okay, you know, we'll just do like, wow, I'm like really struggling here. Okay, there we go. And we'll see. I try and build them at various heights to kind of get a bit of like different growth. We'll go up 2 taller for this one, kind of make it a pretty tall one, and then same thing with the leaves. Yeah, no, this is one we're gonna need scaffolding to get around. Okay, so we'll kind of do the same exact thing in this kind of like alternating pattern, just because the pattern I think kind of gives it a bit more of an interesting shape. And this one I'm thinking will probably, let's see, wait, so this one will go up there, this one goes here, this one goes there, that one goes there. And then, do I have my shovel? I gotta be very careful with this thing, because this thing just eviscerates dirt like nobody's business. Okay, so then we'll kinda just kind of do something like this. Kind of just bring down the leaves to kind of build up the shape, and you can basically see like the main idea. They're incredibly simple trees. Yeah, this is birch as well, right? Okay. Isn't sure because I think there's one less spruce tree I wanted to put in, and this one will be a pretty short tree, just going up to there, and then we won't need to scaffold for the leaves. And just kind of doing a bit of an alternating pattern will kind of give it a bit of a nice, somewhat natural shape. And then, yeah, that looks pretty good. And I thought there was 1 spruce tree in here I kind of was planning on putting in. I have to find the stump I put in for it. Where is the stump? Maybe I took the stump out by accident. I might have done that. Wow, it's already nighttime again. Literally just started the video and it's already nighttime. Insanity. Absolutely insane. Gonna move my mic over a bit because I think it's too far over to the left. To the left? Oh yeah, some people were asking what the world download is actually gonna look like. So most likely what it will be is I'll just give you a download to the world. Like, there'll be a link to download the world in the description of episode 50, and then probably also just a link to every single mod page and like what version you need to play the world. So as long as you get all that, and I'll probably put like a link to the Forge mod loader so you can get that if you want. Oh wow, they're almost done already. Dang, that was fast. I just kind of want to look in. The trees we built obviously weren't very important trees, but they were kind of just there to like show you how I've been building them. And I was going to show you how to build a spruce tree, but to be honest, I don't really feel like we need to put one in. I think the exhibit's pretty much done. So you know what? Instead, because I've got enough stuff for it, we're just going to build one like right over here. Like a scenery kind of tree. There we go. That's what I was trying to do earlier. So we'll go about yay high, and then what we just do is we come in and do this. And then I just place a block of leaves on top of every single stair. We'll need to pillar up because I was not smart and forgot that I have to do that. And then we just kind of dig down. And then, like, I mean, this is a very scraggly tree, so you just kind of then, I guess, basically just fill it in. Kind of just throw in some leaves, kind of adding a bit more volume to the overall shape. Kind of like this. And already you can kind of see it's looking a lot more like an actual tree and a lot less like, you know, just some fences with some leaves on it. And there you go. Like, I mean, with a few more leaves it would look better, but like that's basically how I build these like cypress type trees, which I think is pretty cool. Anyway, the DNA is done, so let's go see what we got. Please, more Diplodocus and Ornitholestes. What do we got? Okay, Aloe, Diplocalus, Meganera, Confuciusornis, Henotis, Spinosaurus, Alligator Gar, Comte, Ichthy, Trike, Sturgeon, Adaphosaur, Coelacanth, Arthropleura, Pachycephalosaurus, Ceratosaurus, Parasaurus, Nautilus. Okay, nothing new. That's unfortunate. Well, I mean, luckily, you know, it's not like we really are like trying to. Well, I mean, we are trying to get the dinosaurs, but like, it's not like we need either of those ones soon. The Ornitholestes is going to be whenever we get around to the raptor house. Oh, I mentioned that last episode. I'm not debating in my head. Like, last episode I felt, and I guess yesterday, I felt like super confident, like, oh, yep, I know exactly what the next building's going to be. It's going to be the, whatchamacallit? The raptor house. I was like, oh, yep, it's definitely going to be the raptor house. Raptor house is like 100% what we're building next. Like, no doubt about it kind of thing. And then I was thinking this morning, mostly because I was looking at what are they even called? I was looking at our fossil collection, and I was like, you know what? Maybe instead what we should do is actually just make our museum next, and that'll be the next building we do. So, I don't know, I feel somewhat conflicted on that, because, like, they're both super cool build, like, all these options are super cool, and they'd all make super cool builds that'd be super fun to see and kind of work with. And I think we'll only put 2 rocks in this one. Let me see how this is looking. Yeah, it's a nice little splash of color to the exhibit. I will say, I don't overall feel quite as happy with this build as I did with the Platybelodon. And I think that's because the Platybelodon exhibit overall, well, one, it was kind of lower. Like, the pathway was just slightly elevated. I mean, like, if you look over here, the path is just like 1 block above the actual start of the exhibit. So you do have, I think, a slightly better view into this one. It is also far less dense. Like, there's a lot of trees in here, but it's a lot less dense than the Gastornis exhibit is. But I don't know, the Gastornis exhibit definitely fits more with what I wanted, which definitely was a far more dense enclosure. I don't know why I wanted it to be so dense. I do also really like, because like once we put all these trees in and get some more bushes and stuff, like this will literally be the only real thing you see of it. So it doesn't really give you, like, from standing here, you don't really have, I don't feel at least, like a great sense of how big the exhibit is. I mean, if I pull up the minimap, it's actually much larger than I ever meant it to be. Oh, also, some of the podzol we got from the forest I was telling you guys about. I don't think I showed it off, but yeah, we have a forest now I can get the podzol from, and I love that because podzol is amazing, and I'm definitely gonna go throw some in here at some point. What I really need is like a gravel mountain. You know what, we're just gonna teleport to the storage room to get the Gastornis eggs. Now, if I remember correctly, and no, it has been a very long time since I've had terror birds. I believe Gastornis is the smallest of them, right? Yeah. Okay, so Gastornis should be tiny compared to the rest of them. We have 7 eggs. So we're gonna go with 5 for now, because it's a fairly large exhibit, so I think we can put 5 of them in, because I think they should be even small. They should be, I think, smaller than I am, or my player is. They should be about my height or smaller, so I feel like we could reasonably put 5 in. I really wonder what their texture is, because again, I haven't had them since like my season 4 park, so if the texture has changed, I don't remember. Although granted, if it has changed, if I don't like the new texture, I may honestly try and switch it somewhat back to the previous texture, which granted was very cartoony and colorful, but I really liked it. Oh wait, no, I seem to remember an Instagram post. Was there an Instagram post about it, or a Twitter post or something? Let me think. I think there was. Isn't this the one that made it look like a duck? If it is, I don't know. On one hand, I'm not a big fan of that, because I did really like the old Gastornis texture. It was really cool. Well, not really cool, but it was like, it was endearing to me. It was colorful. However, considering I've already said like this area kind of feels like some sort of North American woodlands area, and that's what we're kind of going for as the theme of our like mammalian / avian area. Oh, look, there's one back there. I want to see if I can spot the other 3. Is that one back there? No, that's some dirt. There's one right there where my cursor is. Barely. Can you see him? There's one there. They're actually quite well hidden. I am really a big fan of that. I think that's really, really cool. But yeah, let's just chuck the Gastornis in. I don't know, I was gonna say, if they have kind of like a duck texture, and I'm thinking of that correctly, on one hand, I don't think that'll look as cool as the old ones did, but on the other hand, that would definitely fit the North American woodland kind of thing we've got going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are they making duck noises? Oh my gosh, they actually sound like little ducks. That is adorable. Hello, you guys are so cute. You have red eyes, but you're still cute. I have to say, for some reason, it's kind of weirding me out that I've built a bird exhibit. I think I actually know why. Well, 1, I haven't built a terror bird exhibit in ages. I have not built one in a super duper long time. And number 2, the last time I built any sort of bird exhibit like this for like a big bird was like an ostrich. And that was a very different exhibit. So I don't know, it just seems a bit weird to me to have just built a bird exhibit for large terrestrial birds in a forest. I don't know why it's weirding me out, but it is kind of. I'm sure they'll look a lot cooler when they're full grown. You guys are tiny, teeny, tiny little birds. But that's super cool, and man, it's so weird to say that this is the last of the new animals we're adding into the park before the world download. But I think that's pretty good. I want to just, I would go on a bit of a world tour. Granted, I usually do that anyway, but like we'll go on a full world tour next episode for episode 50, kind of show you guys what's happened. Hello, hello, Platybelodons. I was gonna work on terraforming this mountain a bit more, but you know what? I've been planning on live streaming before episode 50 goes up, and I think we'll just work on terraforming then, cause I mean it's easy to do. So yeah, I think that'll be the plan. anyway, like, what have we gotten in the park now? We've got all the current insects and amphibians. We've got a mammal. We've got a bird. We have so many dinosaurs. I don't know, it's just kind of crazy to me. Like, 50 episodes in, and we've got quite a lot going on in the park. Huh, kind of cool. Well, as the sun sets, thank you guys for watching. Hope you've all enjoyed this, these first few, like, 50-ish episodes, and, yeah. Next episode, we'll get the world download, and you guys will finally get to play on the park. And yeah, until then, guys, see ya.